Okay, let's talk about the roadblock of what do I do with things that I can't replace? Okay, we all have things, whether they're mementos, maybe they're family heirlooms, maybe they're things that were given to you by parents, whatever it is. Okay, there are things that if you got rid of them and then you wanted them back, too bad, so sad. Okay. There was actually something recently for me that I really struggled to get rid of for literally years. Okay. And it was a video game that I used to play when I was a teenager called Dance Dance Revolution. It was my favorite game of all time. I was really good at it and I loved it. And I had like the controllers and the games and everything. And I wanted to keep it just in case I wanted to play it at some point because I couldn't get it again. Like you can't buy those things anymore, right? And so I struggled for a really long time to get rid of it because I couldn't replace it. However, at a few years back, what is it? Yeah, about 5 years ago. Holy shnikes, about 5 years ago, I had a really bad herniated disc in my back, and I've had to be very careful with like jumping, lifting, anything like that because I'm just really nervous about blowing that disc out again. Okay. And so with this game, there's lots of jumping, there's lots of moving, like it's a very active game. And I've felt really nervous playing it again ever since that happened. Not like I've had all the time to play it now that I'm a mom. But all that being said, I finally hit a point though where I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to play this game again. And that's okay. Because for a long time, I would say, I don't think I'm going to play this game again. But that makes me really sad. And it actually took a really long time for me to accept that that was just a season of my life that was over. And that's okay. Okay. And so we all have these items that they hold that attachment where we're like, we can't replace this. And so it makes it extra difficult because it's irreversible. Truly, it is irreversible, right? And so the biggest thing that we want to ask when we are facing these items is, what does this mean to me? What does this item mean to me? And what does it represent to me? Okay. And then we have to ask the question of, is this something that I actually want to carry forward with me into my life? Is this something that is going to remain special to me? Or was it a season in my life, right? Is it a season in my life that's over and, I'm going to let go of it? This ties very closely as well to the roadblock where we talk about memories and what to do with memory items and just letting go, right? And so if you haven't watched that, I would encourage you to. But when we are dealing with these items that can't be replaced, first of all, give yourself the grace to take your time with these things, okay? Because you can't go back, okay? It literally took me years to pull the trigger on this one item. And now that it's gone, I'm actually okay with it. Will there be a time where I might want to go back and use it? Maybe, but you know what? It'll be fleeting. It'll be like, I wish I could play that. Oh, well, I can't, right? Like it's not going to be life altering for me. And so take your time with these items, but really get clear on why they're important to you. Because the truth is, sometimes we feel like they're valuable because they can't be replaced, not because it's valuable to you. We feel like it's valuable because it can't be replaced. Okay. And a lot of times we put a lot of value on things because it's one of a kind. And the truth is, it can be one of a kind all you want, but if it's not important to you, is that something you want in your life? And maybe if that matters to you, then by all means, keep it in your life and that's fine. But get really clear on for you. Like maybe somebody gave you something and it was really special to them, but it's not to you. You're allowed to get rid of that item, even though it can't be replaced. Okay. And this is a hard place to come to. And I've had a lot of practice with this. So just take your time, really think through these things, and give yourself the space. If you're not ready to get rid of it yet, that's okay. That is okay. So with that being said, get into your journal, get into your worksheet, and I will see you in the next one.